Did you ever wake up in the middle of the night because something serious had happened the day before? Maybe a fight, a breakup, or a message you wish you could take back? If so, you're not alone. And by the end of this video, you'll have a simple technique that works. Whether you can't sleep at night or any moment your mind just won't quiet down. What has helped me a lot in the past is what Dr. Joseph Murphy describes in his timeless book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. What I'm about to show you is one of the most powerful techniques, and I've used it many times myself to find effortless solutions to difficult situations. When you can't sleep because your thoughts keep spinning, try this. The infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind reveals to me how to solve this issue in the most beautiful and harmonious way. I give thanks. Just repeat this slowly, over and over again, until your body relaxes and your mind begins to settle. So, what's the actual science behind this? Let's keep this simple, because the truth is actually quite beautiful. You don't need to be a scientist to understand this. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's the quiet part of you that's always listening. It quietly shapes how you react, what you notice, even who you end up meeting in life. The problem is most of us feed it fear. We go to bed replaying what went wrong, and your subconscious just takes that as an instruction. It says, all right, more of that coming right up. But when you speak to it with calm conviction, especially when you're half asleep, that's when it listens most deeply. Your brain waves slow down. You're more suggestible. You're opened. That's why this mantra works best when you can't sleep or when you wake up in the middle of the night. You're literally reprogramming your subconscious mind in real time. Think of it like handing a worried child a bedtime story. You're telling your own mind, it's okay. You can rest now. It's like being on a plane. You notice something that worries you. Instead of sitting there anxious for the rest of the flight, you tell the stewardess and trust that it's taken care of. That's exactly what you do with your subconscious. You hand the problem over and let it handle things while you relax. Not long ago, I got into a messy emotional situation with my still wife. We're separated, and most of the time we handle things peacefully. But that day, some of the things we wrote to each other triggered old emotions in both of us. It was one of those evenings where I already knew I'd probably wake up that night not being able to sleep. Luckily, I was prepared. I'd used this mantra many times before, and it had helped me fall asleep quickly more than once. So I lay there and repeated. The infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind will help me solve this conflict in the most beautiful and harmonious way. I give thanks. I just said this to myself over and over like a broken record player. Each repetition made me calmer and more relaxed, like waves calming down after a storm. I said it with absolute faith and conviction, totally trusting the process. And just like many times before in my life, I fell asleep and woke up the next morning feeling strangely calm, as if the conflict was already resolved. What happened next? That same day I felt a nudge to write to my older brother. He called me right away. I explained what had happened, and he suggested I simply send a sincere apology to my wife. So I did. And I was surprised to get a kind and open thanks from her. I felt completely relieved. The inner tension I had before was gone. That's when I realized this isn't coincidence. I had given my subconscious a clear instruction, and it guided me toward the most harmonious outcome. And this confirmed once again that this technique is amazingly powerful. It has helped me in the past, and it's still helping me today. So whenever you're in conflict with yourself or another person, try it. Say to yourself something like, my subconscious mind knows the perfect solution, and I give thanks, and just lull yourself with it. The more stuck you feel in any situation, the better this actually works. What I suggest you do is memorize the basic framework, which always starts with a variation of, the infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind will reveal to me how. The trick is to surrender to this by totally believing and being convinced that it works. Because if you don't, it won't. You can use this for almost anything, to manifest wishes, to deal with sadness or pain, or simply to bring more peace of mind into your life. So instead of arguing with your conscious mind, replaying the same thoughts over and over, thoughts that only keep you awake, just hand it over to the part of you that already knows how to handle it. Try it tonight and see what kind of magic unfolds in your own life. You might be surprised how gentle life becomes when you stop trying to control everything. What keeps you up at night? Let's help each other in the comments.